Hey friends, it's Chelsea. I am going to film a book haul from Reformation Heritage. This is a website that I've been building an extensive wish list on for quite some time. What can I say? They have an excellent collection of the book resources that I am looking to add bit by bit to our homeschooling library. And they have the best prices on them. So this book is written by a man named Douglas Bond, who's written a lot of historical fiction. And I honestly would like to get all of his books. But I stopped myself and was like, Chelsea, just get one and read it and make sure you like his writing style before you get the whole collection. And then these two books, I really didn't know much about them, but flipping through them here, they looked like a little bit different than what I had imagined that they were about. This one specifically hit on a lot of the things that God had to line up in order for the birth of Christ to come about in the way that it did. And then this book ended up really addressing a lot of the promises that God laid out, the things that Jesus would fulfill and that only he has ever and could ever fulfill. So those are both really interesting, and go figure, they're from one of my favorite publishers. And then these two, I'm so excited to open up and get into. I have no idea what they're going to be like inside. So this is my first peek. But when you're trying to develop your own homeschooling history curriculum and you want to start from the beginning of time, this seemed like a good resource to have on hand. So we have these awesome little timeline figures, it looks like, and then also these little snippets of like more in-depth information. So this book is going all the way from the creation until, I believe, the giving of the Holy Spirit and the apostles going out. Oh, and then you've got some cool little plugs for more of their books. And then there's this whole fold out full timeline. So that's pretty sweet. And then it pretty much picks up in this one where we left off in the Bible one. So this is beginning with the apostles and the early church, going all the way through to about the time period of Billy Graham's ministry. Just flipping through church history. And you only get a little peek here, but I was just totally pulled in by the illustrations and the pictures that they were using, because I recognized them as, there's Noble, the artwork of a lot of the historical fiction or historical nonfiction books put out by this publisher that are on my wish list to get for our homeschool library, which is just an awesome tie-in, because as we're able to collect those and then reference this timeline, the kids will also recognize those pictures and be able to just put it all together in their minds. So that is awesome.